Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. On a Tuesday. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing? Whew, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Let's rock and roll. Seems that I leave out the house at the same time, about 6:10 every day. Let's wait for this garage door to go up. Right. All right. Let's close this down. Come on down. All right. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? It is Tuesday. I don't know about y'all that work, but Tuesday seems to be harder to get up than Monday. I don't know why. Unless I have a busy weekend, Mondays can be hard. But Tuesday is hard. So we have not did a Truthful Tuesday here on CC's Fashion is My Passion in a while. So today is your day to leave a comment about your truth. Something that you want to talk about, maybe some advice that you want to have. Maybe you need some advice from one of us here. Maybe you need some advice from me. It is Truthful Tuesday. Now, I stole this topic or cliche, if you want to call it that, from a girlfriend who has a Facebook group, and we do Truthful Tuesday over there in the group, and there's no judgment, and we don't judge. We just do what? We listen, and that's a time where everybody gets an opportunity to vent, to talk about what is concerning them, what is bothering them, things that they want to get off their chest, just their truth about whatever it is, right? So, just hand sanitizer on my hand. So it's Truthful Tuesday. So it's an opportunity for you to speak your truth the way in which you want to speak it. So I want you guys to spit your truth and no judgment, okay? I want to make that clear. Whatever it is, whatever way you feeling or whatever. So a few things transpired yesterday that I want to talk about over here. I'll tell you all my truth, what my Truthful Tuesday is in a minute. So the first thing is that there's a subscriber over here. I don't know his name, but he left a comment saying, can I start my car up and let y'all hear how it revs up? That was a very strange request to me. It's strange. I don't have a sports car, you all. I have a Toyota, an old car. I have a 2014 Toyota RAV4 that you all know gave me hell trying to get it fixed. I don't have a sports car. I don't know why you would want to hear my car rev up, but I don't know. I'm confused. I'm slightly confused. So that was the first thing. So I responded. I did respond back, and he was like, "Yeah, seemed like you got a nice car." This car is old, and I don't think y'all would really want to hear my car start up. I don't know, but anyway. So that was the first thing. The second thing was, I was out yesterday working in the field, and I happened to stop while I was out in the field, and I went to Sam's Club on my break, on my morning break, and I needed some paper towels. So let me tell you the stupid thing that I did. Well, first, let me tell you the first thing that happened while I was sitting in the parking lot getting ready to get out of the car. So the first thing was, I saw this I don't know what age she was. She looked like she might have been 30-ish or something. African American lady, young woman. So she's walking towards me, and she has all these clothes like in a bag, like a little basket, right? So I'm looking, I'm like, okay. So I'm like, what is she doing? You know, I was confused. So I'm looking, I'm like, I didn't think it was a laundromat over here, because I've been in that area before. So I'm looking, I'm like, is she carrying her clothes to the car? Did she just wash them? So she goes and she sits them down on a bench. And so now I'm noticing, or kind of understanding, that she's probably homeless, right? So yesterday here in Chicago, in the morning, it got warmer in the afternoon, but in the morning it was kind of cold. It was kind of cold. It was kind of breezy. It was windy, you know. Okay, I can't be bothered with you. I don't know why y'all don't want to drive. I understand. But come on, let's get the day over with. We could have made this light, but they back here playing in their ass. I don't know what they doing. Anyway, so I'm looking at her now, and I'm like, so now I'm not getting out the car, right? I'm like, okay, I don't know what she doing. I'm looking, because let me tell you something. I'm scared of everybody. I don't care if you male or female. I don't trust nobody. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth, okay? I don't care if you got on a 3-piece suit. I don't care if you got on a mink fur down to your ankles. I'm leery of everybody. And I'm going to watch and see what you're doing, okay? Before I get out. Because, see, I can easily drive the fuck away if you want spud it. You know what I'm saying? But once I'm out the car, hey, you know. So, I'm looking at her. So I'm going, okay, what is she doing? So, she goes and she takes the clothes and she put the clothes on the bench. There's like, was a little bench outside Sam's Club. So, she comes back, and I see her walking towards this car. So now I'm confused. I'm like, well, maybe this is her car. She proceeds, as she's walking to the car, to pull her pants down. She had on a lot of clothes. So she's pulling her pants down. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, no. And so she pulls her pants down. So now I'm seeing her naked booty. And she goes behind the car. So I'm like, okay. I'm assuming she used the bathroom, which she was. So now I'm getting ready to get out. But then I'm like, do I want to really go in? And I'm so glad I wasn't facing, because the car that she went behind was facing me and I was facing that. But I was glad that I wasn't on the other side and would have seen that. Now, I'm assuming that she didn't want to go into Sam's Club and ask them because she used their bathroom, because they probably would have told her no. Or she probably has tried and they probably asked you for your little, you know, your card or whatever. So I'm like, oh, Jesus. I'm like, I just felt sorry. I felt sorry for her. Wasn't judging. I felt sorry for her because she had to be in that situation where she had to use the bathroom outside and being a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So she gets up and she pulling up her pants, and she's fixing her shirt. Well, here is the thing. She wet her, because I don't know as a woman if you all have ever peed outside before. Okay, I have. As a little girl, I remember my mother had a dentist appointment, and my father, just being, a man, I told him I had to use the bathroom, and he wouldn't take me into the dentist's office so I could use the bathroom. So he gonna tell me to use the bathroom outside on the side of the car. I was a little girl, but I remember that like it happened yesterday. And when I tell you I was mad as hell, I said, use the bathroom. He said, yeah, use the bathroom right here. You ain't got no boy. I ain't got no ding-a-ling. That's the one thing. I'm gonna tell you, it's two things I envy the most about being a man. I have penis envy when I really, really gotta pee. And I gotta pull down all this shit to pee. I have penis envy and I have nipple envy. And what I mean about that is y'all can walk around with y'all shirt off in the summertime and it be hot outside. Y'all can walk, y'all ain't restricted with no bra digging in y'all insides of y'all body like women. Those are the two things I envy about you all that men have that I wish I had, and what I wish I could do. I wish I had a ding-a-ling when I got to pee, baby. So I felt for her. So I remember being a little girl, my father told me to pee on the side of the car. Well, if you know this as a woman, and for those of you all that are men that don't know this, when a man pees, his pee goes that way. When we pee, our pee come back. It come back. Cause we ain't got that thing to go that way, right? So I remember being a little girl, and it was in the summertime, and of course, I wet my clothes up. And he was mad. You peed on yourself. I said, I didn't pee on myself. I peed on the ground, but I pee goes back. Come on here, somebody. If you a woman, you know what I'm talking about. You a man, you know what I'm talking about. So that's what happened with her. So when she was fixing her clothes, she stood up. The back of her blue jeans, they were wet, and it was cold. And I'm like, oh my God. I just felt for her, And I don't know if she did number one or she did number two or she did both. I don't know. But all I know is her pants, the blue jeans was all wet. So she might be used to that. But I'm like, damn, it's freezing out here to have a wet ass. To be in some wet clothing. And I'm like, and I wasn't in my personal car, but I wouldn't have had anything to give her, to walk up. But she did have some clothes in that basket. So maybe she was gonna change out of those clothes. She had a cigarette hanging out her mouth or whatever. Not that that don't mean anything. I don't know, because she looked homeless, but then she didn't look homeless. I don't know. But anyway, because she had her hair done. She did have on a little weave, a little wig or something. But I was just like, damn, I was like, this is horrible. And then, like I said, it was cold. But anyway, so that just blew me. I really felt bad for her. So when I did get out the car and walked in, she was sitting there, but I didn't say nothing. I walked on past or whatever. I didn't have no paper towels to give her or no hand sanitizer because I went in my personal car. So that was that. The other thing that so this is what I did when I went into Sam's So I go in, and the lady that was at the door, another African American lady, you know, I have said this before, and I'm going to say it again. And y'all can get mad. I don't give a damn. Black women are so fucking angry. You know, you got white women that are the Karens, and you got black women that's just mad. And I ain't talking about all white women are Karens, and I ain't saying all black women are angry. But so if any of you all shop in Sam's Club, you have a Sam's Club in your area, or Costco or whatever, I hope Sam's Club ain't another one that's supporting Trump. Because in a minute, I ain't going to be able to shop nowhere. And I want to talk about that too. That's going to be my Truthful Tuesday. So when I get to the door, now, granted, y'all, I'm in a semi-black neighborhood, kind of, sort of, not really, because it's like in between black and white where this Sam's Club is. So there was nobody in Sam's at the time that I went on my break. So as soon as I get to the door, she says, somebody else had came up and had said something to her that made her mad and pissed her off. So she took it out on the rest of us that came in the door. So she says very angrily, "Where's your Sam's? I need to see your Sam's card." They don't ask for that. They don't ask for your Sam's card no more. If you coming up in there, you already know you got to have a Sam's card to check out. That's a given. You understand what I'm saying? You can't even get nothing if you can't purchase nothing if you don't have a membership to Sam's. And it's my mama's membership. It's my mother's membership. And I'm the second person on her membership. So I have my own card. Right? So I'm like, she nasty. So I'm standing over there. So now I got to take all my cards out, and I got to look for it because I wasn't expecting that, because the one that we go to out in River Oaks, out in Lansing, they never ask us for the card. So what I have the Sam's app on my phone, and I do scan and go. I never get in line. My card, my debit card, credit card, or whatever, is linked. I have it linked on that app. So my niece taught my mother and I that. She was like, yeah, because we used to talk about how long the lines was at Sam's. She said, y'all ain't got to wait in no more lines. Y'all can scan and go, and then after you scan everything, you slide this little thing over, you pay for it, it comes right off of your debit card, and the receipt that you get is a barcode. So when you know how you leave out of Sam's and they ask to see your receipt, they check it off, all you do is show them that barcode and they tap it. So this itch was real nasty and mean. And I'm like, what are you being mean for? Like, really? So this guy comes in behind me, and she asked for his card. He said, it's a white guy. So he was kind of mean back to her. And he was like, well, I got to show you that. He was like, I don't have to show you my card. She said, sir, I need to see your card. So he looked at her, and he was like, oh my God. He's like, this is ridiculous. So he pulled the card out, and he showed her his card. So then I'm still over there searching for mine. I knew I had it. So I showed her my card, and so she's like, thank you. I was like, you're welcome. Just a bitch on a Monday. Like, damn. So the stupid thing that I did when I got in there was, because I was so freaking flustered, I forgot to grab a basket. Now, in this particular Sam's and a lot of them, they have baskets out there when you first walk in, and then they have a row of baskets in the store too. So I go in, and I went in, and because I had texted my mom, and I asked her, I said, you need some paper towels? And she said, yeah. So we buy the bundle of paper towels. I need to start buying the bundle of toilet paper too, but this particular toilet paper that my mother buy, I don't really care for it, so I don't really buy the bundle of toilet paper. If they had the kind that I buy from Family Dollar, I probably would buy it. But anyway, anywho, so I go to find the paper towels. Wasn't nobody in there. And when I say it was damn near empty, it was like empty. It was not a lot of people in there. And I was in there real early too. So I go over and I find the paper towels. So I pull out my phone and I'm getting ready to scan the paper towels, right? It wouldn't scan. I'm like, what the hell? So I keep hitting it. It ain't scanning. It ain't scanning because you have to do it by the barcode on the item. So I hit the barcode. It wasn't doing it. I was like, oh. So I stood there for a while. So finally, I was able to scan my paper towels, my mom's paper towels, and then as I'm standing there, somebody's sending me something. So as I'm standing there, I see a big box of garbage bags. The garbage bags that I buy from Family Dollar. They were $18. Now, let me just say this. You can go into Sam's and spend $300 to $400 easily because it's a store that carries things in bulk. But the thing I like about Sam's Club and Costco is that I prefer to buy and spend a little bit more to buy in bulk than to keep going to buying that stuff every 2 to 3 weeks. That stuff will last you, those items will last you at least a good 2-3 months, right? So I look and I see that these garbage bags are $18 and you get 90 bags. And I'm like, I need these. So I just ran out of my last black garbage bag, right? 90 bags for $18, in my opinion, is pretty damn good. Okay? Because I can go to I don't know if I should park here or not park here. They be tripping about these parking spaces. So I hope this ain't him. Is this him? No, that ain't him. This man be tripping about this parking space, y'all. He be tripping. He must not be here today. I'm gonna park here. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these garbage bags, right? Because they were 90 bags, 90 garbage bags for $18. So I tap that on and scan that. Then I look up and I see that they got paper plates. My mother buys her paper plates from there. Let me tell y'all something. My mother is the smartest woman when it comes to shopping. My mama do not play. But let me also tell y'all this. I hate going to Sam's Club with my mother. Mama, if you watching, I'm just, I already feel it. You know how I feel. My mama gonna buy We tease my mother. You go down to my mother's basement. One thing my mama is not going to ever be without, and that is food. This woman, one day, I am going to do a video. I'm going to go down in her basement, and I'm going to show you all what I'm talking about. She got canned goods, everything. This woman never runs out of food. When I tell you all that if my mother ran out of food, I would be like, who robbed you? Seriously. My friend redid her basement and made shelves for her. My mother has cans of tomatoes. Things of chicken broth. When she go to Sam's Club, she buys in bulk the tomato sauces, the peas. She buy that in bulk. She go to Aldi's. This woman stays in the grocery store. She go to Aldi's every Friday. And we go to Sam's at least once a month. And when she says she want to go to Sam's, I just can't do it. I can't do it with her. I just can't. I went in there and I got those items that I got. But I just can't do it with my mama. That's my Truthful Tuesday. Mama, I love you. You know I love you. Y'all know I love my mama from the bottom of my heart. But I cannot do Sam's with her. Because my mother, if we do Sam's, Christopher has to go with us. Because I cannot pick up all of that crap that she buy. You know, because she buy in bulk. So I said that to say she buys her paper plates in bulk, right? Now the reason why I don't buy in bulk because I hate going to Sam's with the passion. Okay, Sam's Club is the place you need to be, or Costco. You need to be there early, like when they open up. And I think for seniors, you're a senior citizen, you get a discount, or they open up early for seniors or something like that. I'm like, take Chris. I can't do it. I have to get my mind right to go into Sam's Club. Seriously. I really do. And my mother want to go she want to go early, like really early on the weekend. And I just don't want to. I'm being real. I just don't want to. And I'm like, just take Chris, because I don't want us to fight. Take Chris. Seriously. So, next I see, the next thing I see is the paper plates that my mom buy. Now, you all know I'm having my party, so I was like, oh, I'm going to need these paper plates. So I had already checked out with the 2 things of paper towels and the garbage bags. Now I see the plates. Now, mind you, what did I not do? If you all were listening, what did I not do? I didn't get a basket. So now, that's the stupid thing that I did yesterday. Didn't have a basket. Where's my mirror? Hold on. Here it is. Didn't get a basket. So now I have the 2 things of paper towels, the big box of garbage bags, and then I went back in and I bought the paper plates. So I'm like, how the hell are you gonna get all this? Cause I was walking straight out the door. I said, how the hell are you gonna get all this to the car? So I'm dragging the paper towels, and I got the box of trash bags, and I got these heavy things of paper plates that I'm trying not to bend, right? The paper plates were $19, I think. The trash bags was $18. The paper towels, I think, were $20, something like that. So I spent like, and that's why I was only going in there to get that, because like I said, you can spend a lot of money in Sam's Club, a lot. But if you go once a month, that's not bad. My mother only goes once a month, thank God. But some people go more than that because, you know, they have a business or a store or whatever, you know, and they buy in bulk, so it'll last. So I'm walking and I'm pulling this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, how stupid was this for you not to get the basket? But the itch at the door, she pissed me off, so, you know, that threw me off. So as I'm walking to the door, a nice Latino or Hispanic lady who works in the store, whose attitude was pleasant. She was she wanted to help me. She said, so she's coming out of the aisle and she's got a basket, but it's got boxes in it. And she goes, so she's walking, coming out. She sees me dragging it because she can hear it. So she says, "You're good? Are you good?" I said, well, and I started laughing. I said, not really. I said, I didn't get a basket because the lady at the door was asking me for my Sam's card. And I said, and I was digging for my card and I got thrown off, and, you know, I was so busy looking for that or whatever. I said, so no, I'm not good. And she said, you need basket? You need a basket? Because she had a heavy accent. So I said, yes, I do. And so I said, but I think I'll be okay. And so she said, I don't think so. Oh, she said, here, give me your paper towels and put your paper towels in my basket. And she said, I'm gonna push your paper towels up to the front and I'll get you a basket. So what I didn't know was that there are baskets in the store. I know it's like that in Tinley Park, but I didn't know it was like that there. Like I said, the itch at the door pissed me off, being, you know, who she was. So she put, so I'm like, oh, thank you. She said, yeah, put them up here. So when I got ready to get the second one, she put it up there. Very, very nice lady. Attitude totally different. Okay. So she takes my my paper towels and she pushes the basket up to the front, and she went and she got me a basket. And I was really thankful and grateful for her help, because, you know, sometimes people just act like they do not want to help. They want to be mean and they want to be nasty. And the one at the door, you know, it was like night and day. You know, you had this nasty itch, and then you had this really nice woman, right? So she got me a basket. I told her, I said, I already paid for everything, you know, on my app. She said, oh, no problem. She said, do you have your barcode, the receipt out? I said, yes, I do. It's on here on my phone. She said, okay, well, just go ahead, sweetie. I said, oh, well, thank you so much. She said, oh, you're welcome. No problem. She said, I saw you were struggling. I just wanted to help you. So I'm assuming that she was putting some stock up because she had empty boxes, you know, in the cart. So I just thought that was really nice of her, you know, and I just felt like, you know, she didn't have to help me, but she wanted to help me, and I was grateful for somebody saying, you know, do you need some help? So as I'm leaving out, here I run into another black girl. So I'm thinking to myself, here we go. What's she on? So I get to the to exit out, and I had my phone out, for her to scan it. She said, this is what she says. She says, don't worry about it. She said, I know you bought those. She was very young. She said, I know you bought them. She said, I was standing up there at the front when the lady was really mean and nasty to you about you showing your card. She said, so go ahead. It's okay. She's like, all of that she did wasn't necessary. So I said, all right, I'm winning. You know what I mean? So I had the first black woman that was real nasty, mean. Then I run into a Latino woman who was sweet. Then I go out and I run into a young African American woman who was just as nice, And she had to be in her 20s. This girl. She said, I saw how she was acting. She said, actually, I was standing there, when she was going off on the other person. And I said, yeah. I said, I just tried to ignore it. I said, but, she was so nasty. She said, I heard how you said, you welcome. I said, yeah, because she was so mean, She was like, yeah, I don't know what's up with her. So I was grateful that, I wasn't all pissed off or whatever, because I'm really trying, you all. I'm really, really trying not to let people disturb my peace on any level. I'm trying really, really hard. I fail miserably every day. And one of the reasons is because I can't stand bullshit. And I think a lot of shit is just unnecessary. And it's unnecessary the way we treat each other for no reason. We got to do better on how we treat each other. It's no need for you to be that mean and that nasty. Whatever happened or transpired before we walked into Sam's didn't have shit to do with us. But you took it out on us. And I didn't appreciate that. But I didn't want to have no war of words with her, because she was an older lady, but not old. But I didn't want to disrespect her. But I felt like, bitch, don't disrespect me either. I'm coming up in here to spend my money, and me spending my money help your black ass keep a job. Goddamn well we don't have to show them Sam's cards. But she just wanted to be an itch. And it just pissed me off. We just we gotta do better. We have to do better being kind to each other. Whatever you got going on in your life ain't got shit to do with nobody else. They don't know you. They don't know what's going on with you. They don't have a crystal ball to look inside to see that you having a fucked up day, or that somebody died, or somebody got on your nerve. We don't know. And in this time that we're in right now, those of you that do work in customer service, including myself, because I'm out here in these streets, I run into residents. Residents come outside all the time, ask me questions, right? I work for a major city where I'm running into residents all the time. Even when I worked on the garbage truck, people would come out and ask me the dumbest, stupid ass questions, but I was always polite. Even when I was in the alley that had rats all over the goddamn place, and human feces and dog feces and piss and everything you can imagine, I still was pleasant. A lot of days I didn't want to be there, but that had nothing to do with the resident. I still remained nice. And I'm gonna tell you all, when I was working in the streets and saying, I got a lot of letters from residents that was sent to my district talking about how nice I was and how pleasant I was and how much they liked me. I would clean up behind the garbage cans. People thought, I was a slug labor because I didn't move fast. I'm not about to move fast. I got a whole nother person on my back that I got to carry. And I wasn't moving fast for nobody. People want you to be this way. People want you to be that way. People want to talk about you because you're a woman, and because you're not a thin woman, they want to talk about how you move and how you do this and how you do that. You know, don't ever underestimate. Don't ever underestimate what somebody can do because of their size. You will be surprised. Okay? So, you know, we just got to do better in how we treat people, especially when we working in the public with people. We got to do better. I mean, she just was nasty for, like I said, for no reason. Whatever it is, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But she was just nasty. One of these days, I'm gonna get on here being fully made up instead of having to do this when I get in the car. So if you work with the public in any shape, form, or fashion, you know, be a little nicer. I know people can get on your nerve. I know that. It's not easy working with the public. It's very difficult. I know. I understand. I get it. But it's always my own sisters that's nasty to me. Always. And I've been in situations where, like I said, I've had to deal with the Karens being racist towards me because I'm black. I've dealt with the Latino and Hispanic women being nasty and racist too. So, you know, we just got to do better. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you all about is this DEI. Let me go punch. I don't know what's going on with the machine, but it wouldn't take my hand. I don't know if they need to clean that machine off. I don't know. But anyway, you know, Target and I can't remember what other store. So Target is taking away the DEI. So I have never been a fan of Target. Now, you all know Pretty and Flawed. She does a lot of Target walkthroughs. It's a couple of people on, and I watch her hauls, her Target shopping walkthroughs to support her channel. But I don't shop in Target. Y'all don't hardly hear me show you all a Target haul. And the reason is that I've always felt that Target was racist. Okay, although they do have a Black History Month, and they have Black small business within Target. Tabitha Brown, go watch her video about the DEI. Okay, and the only time I go in Target is for Black History Month. It's very, very, very rare that I go into Target. One of the reasons why I don't shop in Target is because we had a Target over here on the south side of Chicago, in my neighborhood, that a lot of people would go in there and shop because they have a grocery part like Walmart. I don't know if Walmart is getting rid of their DEI. Okay, I don't know. But when they took the Target out of the Black neighborhood, which was a major staple that the Black community where I live needed, I was done with them. I was done. That store had a lot of business, and it was needed. And once they did that, I was done. So I'm not surprised that they are part of the DEI. Okay, I'm not surprised at all. Okay, I'm not shopping at a Target unless I buy Black-owned products. Because how are you going to support and go along with somebody like Donald Trump and think you're going to get my Black dollars and my Black business? You will not. You will not. And you have too many diversity of people that work for Target. African American, Latino, Hispanic, Asian. And you have the nerve to say that you're going to get rid of DEI when you have this diversity of people of all different colors, nationalities working for your company? I'm done. So pretty soon, you won't be able to find, there won't be any Black history in Target. You won't find anything of Tabitha Brown's in Target. Because that's the whole idea. They want to get rid of all of that. Now, I told you all there was a subscriber who told me how Dunkin' Donuts, I think it was it TJ Maxx? I think it was TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods. You know, those are all under one umbrella. They're owned by the same people. I think she said they also supported Trump and gave Trump, money. I hope it ain't Ross, because y'all know I love me some Ross. But I got an issue spending my black dollars anywhere where you don't support diversity and you don't support African Americans in any shape, form, or fashion, or any other race. I also have an issue with them now trying to get rid of um uh what is it? It's the birthright, or trying to get rid of that. I'm just I'm just disgusted. Now, I don't talk a whole lot about politics over here, but I am going to insert certain things on this channel to keep you informed if you don't know. Because I know it's a lot of people that tell me I don't watch the news. I don't understand how you can be an adult in this day and age and say you don't watch the news. Even if you don't understand what they're talking about, you will if you keep watching it. We cannot be in the dark about who we have in office. Now, you all can get on here and say, well, I voted for him and I support his policies and this, that, and the other. Hey, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. I'm telling you where Cece stands. I don't like the devil. And I will never call him my president. I don't care what he does, good or bad. I'm not saying he's not going to do some good things. I'm sure he may. But his bad outweigh his good. Okay? So, I'm not saying he's the worst of the worst, but he pretty far down there. He gonna bust hell wide open if he don't repent and stop doing some of the things he's doing. I feel bad for the migrants or that are here that didn't ask to come here. They were forced to come here. Okay, I understand you want to get rid of the ones that had some that had something to do with crime over in Venezuela, and they're here. Okay, I understand that. But you're not just targeting them. You're targeting everybody. A man here in Chicago was arrested. He's been in the United States for 30 years. He's been in Chicago for 30 years. And he's an old man. What you gonna do with him? He did nothing. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. And then your wife ain't an American. Melania was not born in the United States. But he did all this bullshit when Obama was running, talking about Obama was not born here. He was born over in Africa. Obama was born here. He was born in Hawaii, which is a United States. It's in the United States. So what are you talking about? But he did all of that. And that's why Michelle Obama did not go to his inauguration, because she said that when he did that, they got all kinds of death threats, that him doing what he did, she said she could not forgive him. And I don't blame her. She got to forgive him, but I don't blame her for not going. She ain't phony. Then Melania stole a goddamn speech. Do y'all remember that? She got up and did a speech. It was the same speech that Michelle Obama wrote. And his son looks a lot just like him. He's so tall. He's a younger version of the orange man. And very smart. I just hope that, he's not going to grow up to be as ruthless and hard as his father. Because so, this is my Truthful Tuesday. My truth is this. I will not be buying anything out of Target or any other place that is not black owned and has representing a black business. That's my truth. I ain't telling y'all what to do as black folk or Hispanic folk or any other kind of folk. But I'm telling you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do it. All Marvin look like he just woke up. That machine ain't working. So, that's my truth. I'm not supporting any businesses that don't support black businesses. You don't support black businesses, I can't support your company. So my family and I, we have decided that if it's not black owned, we not supporting it. And if you one of those stores that's getting rid of that DEI, I'm not coming back to spend my money. That's my truth. That's my truth. So you all can tell me in the comments how you all feel about it. And we can discuss it. And again, we can agree to disagree respectfully. Don't get on here thinking you're going to come for me about what I say. Okay? I don't give a damn if you voted for him or not. But I'll tell you this. If you did, if you did, I'm just going to have a moment of silence for you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So you all, I'm going to let you all go. I will see you all on here tomorrow. We almost at the end of January. We almost entering February. February 1st is Friday. It's Friday. So you all have a great, blessed day. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. So be peaceful and remember, be kind. Be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. I know people get on your nerve. I know if you work in retail, if you work in any, like I said, where you got to work with people and customers, I understand. But try your best to be kind. Okay? All right. God bless you. I love you guys. Have a great and fantastic, blessed day. Bye.